Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. Yes, we are a couple days late to doing this, but I appreciate your patience, everyone. As I had my F1 stream to do last night, this is why I delayed this by a couple days. But big up to every single one of you who's in the building already. Much appreciated. So, how is everyone? How's your week gone? I hope you've had a good week. Yes, it's Friday, people. A lot of people's favourite day of the week because it's literally the start of the weekend, isn't it? Now, what have you been up to this week? Have you done anything interesting? But big up to every single one of you, yeah? In tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the Newcastle and Manchester United game. And also, we're going to listen to the fan reactions as well, because I've not listened to any of them yet, people. I've been saving it for you guys, so you are in for a treat. Let's get it right. So, yep, Manchester United on Wednesday night officially lost 2-1 away at Newcastle United. If you are new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this channel. I also upload F1 as well on this channel. And please do subscribe to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. And you enter your non-league EFL. The link is in the description. And if you're into your gaming, please do subscribe to my extra channel. And my mod, Daniel814, has also put them in the live chat as well. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. So, on Wednesday nights, people, the honeymoon period officially came to an end for Michael Carrick. Now, I got to say, I am not really surprised about it at all, if you ask me, because, I watched our performance against West Ham. It was not good. We got a late equaliser against them. Then I watched us against Everton. The performance was not good, but we still found we got a winner. Against Crystal Palace as well, and the performance was not good, but still got a winner. Big up to you, Adam Partridge. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. I'm very well, thank you, Adam. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you in the building. But, people, I knew this was coming. I knew you could not keep it getting away with these poor performances, yeah? Against Newcastle, you wouldn't think that they're down to 10 men after Murphy got a second yellow card, to be honest, because Newcastle, in periods of the game in the second half, they were all over us at the end of the day. I think the only good chance we created in the second half, really, was when Aaron Ramsdale did a brilliant save on Joshua Sirski, because Joshua Sirski hit that with some power. But apart from that, people, I can't really recall the opportunities we had, in that game, to be brutally honest with you, in the second half. It was poor, nowhere near sustainable, people, yeah? And I'm still really mad about this result, right? Because, with Others dropping points, it was an opportunity to extend our lead, and go into third. I mean, obviously, I was laughing when Wolves beat Liverpool on the Tuesday night, but then 24 hours later, I was enraged because Manchester United failed to take advantage of it. But you can call me toxic, negative, all you like, but this 100% this defeat was coming, people. Let's get it right, because through time we were winning it and winning it and winning it, and eventually I knew that we would become unstuck. Now, there is a lot of work to do in this Manchester United team, people, yeah? We are not repaired yet. We are far from repaired. We are not back yet. So, all you content creators, yeah, the likes of Henry Talks Arsenal, Side TV, yeah, but big up to Saeed, yeah, this is nothing against him, but he's been over hyping us. And all these other channels as well. You can all hold that expeditiously, yeah? Hold that, because I knew that is only a matter of time before we would trip up. And Wednesday night was the night where we tripped up people. It's as simple as that, because the performances the last couple of games have been a disgrace. Let's get it right. There's no two ways about it. Now, what makes me laugh is the other content creators, they just talk about the results instead of the performances, where I talk about the performances because I feel the performances need to be spoken about, and I need to hold the team accountable. It's as simple as that. That was not good enough. Unacceptable at the highest level, Manchester United, yeah? I expected more. Newcastle down to 10 men, yeah? We should have absolutely taken them to the sword. Let's get it right. Oh, I am still absolutely frustrated with this result, people. When it comes to my football club, right? You know, other content creators just judge the results, but I feel it's important you judge the performances as well. And the last few games, I've not been happy with the performances at all. And the honeymoon period is over for Michael Carrick, people. Now, I am going to listen to his post match interview because I didn't really listen to it after the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what he said. I listened to snippets of it on Match Today, and he was not impressed. He said that we need to work on a lot of things, which we do, that's very true. This Manchester United team is not back in business yet, people. Far, far from being back in business. Let's get it right. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. And all these content creators as well saying, oh, Manchester United are back, and Manchester United are cooking. Manchester United must be stopped. This and that. I mean, wow, you've all been sat down now, haven't you? And half the time, these Ronans probably don't even represent my football club. How is it since we've been doing better and that Henry Talks Arsenal is literally been talking about my beloved football club more? It's because he knows that if he puts Manchester United as scary in the title and that, he knows it's going to give him the clicks, views, the clouds, the traction, what he's after. But he does not represent my football club, people. Now, if you had your own opinion and you were a real one, I would respect that. But if you're just going to use my football club views, you can get in the bin. Seriously, yeah? I am absolutely just sick and tired of all these content creators who have been overhyping us, saying, oh, we're back, we're cooking this and that. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic, people. And these content creators have well and truly been sat down. It's as simple as that. Because I am absolutely so frustrated, people. And this football club is like 1.3 billion in debt. Now, we all know whose fault that is, people, don't we? The Glazers and Ineos. Let's get it right. I mean, and Ineos, Sir Jim, has even made cutbacks, but yet we're still 1.3 billion in debt. Going well, isn't it? I mean, dear me, an absolute disgrace. But Newcastle winner, fair play to them. What a fucking goal that was, people, yeah? That was absolutely unbelievable. Like I said, I've not listened to any fan reactions yet. I've been completely saving it for this stream. So, if you're into your fan reactions, please do stick around. And if you are into your Manchester United content, people, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get back to you guys in the live chat now. Are you looking forward to the first qualifying? George Russell's get pole with the illegal engine for their car. Big out to you, Chris. Bosh! Big out to you, mate. And great stream with Roster earlier on, mate. I said hi to both of you in the live chat, but I will catch up with your show at some point with Roster. Sounded good, mate. Yo, big up. Big up, Adam Dar. United was a joke on Wednesday, second half. They were. Real Madrid escape late today. They do indeed. Adam Dar. Big up, Chris, mate. Big up, Adam, mate. Big up, Adam. Football Terrace saying Manchester United are back. Ron and Johnny Minerals is on Dan Pot stream against big up to you, Michael.CLCFC. Bash! And great stream last night and a great off-air conversation as well, reacting to Friday Practice 1, because what we're doing off-air, people, myself and Michael.CLCFC, we're watching the Friday Practice 1 and reacting to it off-air. So we're like doing the watch-along off-air, which is well cool, just talk about the F1 and that. I enjoyed that. But it's going to be interesting to see what Michael Carrick said in the post-match interview. Really is, because I've not listened to it yet, and I've not listened to these match reactions either. But this is what's different between me and the other Manchester United content creators, people, yeah? I have the balls to hold the football club accountable, and I have the balls to go out the performances as well, despite us winning these matches. Like I said, we were winning it and winning it and winning it and winning it. And eventually we become unstuck. It's as simple as that. And I knew this defeat was coming. Like I said, you can call me toxic, negative, all you like, but I know my football club from literally through the back of my eyes, because I just know what this football club is like at the end of the day. They are so erratic, they are so inconsistent, and it was obvious that this honeymoon period for Michael Carrick was not going to continue. It's as simple as that. Like you said, video out, Josh, mate. Oh yeah, on my extra channel, yeah. Big up to you guys. Saw your comments, Adam Partridge. What do you think will happen to the illegal Mercedes engine? I heard nothing from FIA. I mean, I think they're going to look into it more during the second half of the season. Right now, I don't think anything could change right now. But big up to everyone EU who's in the building, yeah? He smashed the likes. So let's listen to what Michael Carrick had to say after the game, people. His post-match interview. Here we go.
Yeah, disappointed, obviously. Bitterly disappointed. It hurts.
Disappointed. Fuming I am, Michael Carrick, because come on, how can you not beat 10 men Newcastle? Yeah, fuming I was, mate.
Tonight, I think we definitely came here in good shape, looking to get something from the game, if not win the game. And the way it panned out, obviously, it's very disappointing. There's no way.
Oh, good. You finally came to your senses then and unsubscribed.
No way of two ways about that.
It felt the second half like it started.
Yes, we do, Adam Partridge. We have to hold this football club accountable.
Quite slowly, where maybe you've got the right advantage, just got equalised. This should have been the time to take the game. Why do you think that was?
Football's football, and there's things that it happens in the game sometimes goes with you, goes away from you. Certain things that we got to do, of course. We can be better. We can be an awful lot better.
I agree. We need to do so much better. But you heard. Just be happy. Just be positive. The football club's going in the right direction. You were unbeaten for about 8 or 9 matches. Well, we're not unbeaten now, are we, people?
We've put ourselves in a good position, in a decent position with the performances and the results that we've had. Tonight hurts.
I know it's obviously the first weeks you've had to be probably the most disappointed, but you did seem quite. You seem so calm, so often you seem quite angry throughout the second half. What was it in particular that seemed to frustrate you?
Just the way the game was going. I think it's emotions is part of the game, and certain things we wanted to do and try and do, and you're not doing it. That's the boys have been fantastic, So we've lost the game of football.
Yes, we were fantastic against Arsenal and Manchester City. But since then, I have to disagree. We've not been fantastic. We got away against Everton because they didn't have a clinical goal scorer. We got away against Crystal Palace. So, yeah, these last few games, people, we've been absolutely abysmal.
Listen, it hurts me a lot. I'm really, really disappointed with tonight for different reasons, but we can't lose sight of the position we put ourselves in as well. So as much as I'm disappointed, and we need to learn from it because it's a bit of a lesson for us tonight.
Big up proper Chelsea Stan. Bash, big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Make sure you are subscribing to proper Chelsea Stan, people. Make sure you're subscribing to Michael.ChelseaFC. Make sure you're subscribing to Chris and Adam Dar as well.
In some ways, we can't lose sight of the bigger picture as well, and it's we got to be better for this.
There you go, people. Make sure you're subscribing to proper Chelsea Stan.
No, we had Cunha played on the touchline today, and he played wide, so we had width in the team. I'm not going to dissect the performance. There was some decent bits. There was a lot of bits we need to get better at. The boys have been good. We've played well and had a lot of results. So we've lost the game tonight. Of course, we all hoping, the boys, myself, the players, the staff, we all hoping for a little bit more. It didn't happen for us.
Right, there was a few contentious moments in the first half. Obviously, the sending off and the interview not quite a bit down there and Luke Shaw.
No, to be honest, I think things happen in the game. I've not seen them back, to be brutally honest with you. The result in itself and things within the game from us of what we can do better is what I'm really interested in. I think you get some decisions for you, some against you. It is what it is. I'm not going to pick them apart right now.
Michael, you've got another lengthy gap now between you and the next game. Do you see it kind of sort of help? Did you get the time on training ground, or do you kind of wish you were playing again?
We got to make it.
I tell you what, I wish we were playing more matches. One game a week. It's quite tough at times. Because others are playing twice a week, and we're only playing one game a week. Sir Jim makes him mad, and Josh say, Adam Partridge, he absolutely pisses me off. There you go, people. Make sure you're following Michael.ChelseaFC on Rumble.
Got to make it the best of it, really. So we got to make it a help, really. And, as I said, about learning lessons and understanding why tonight was what it was and how it happened and how it kind of how it developed going against us. We got to learn from that. So we look at that and yeah, well, it's another important game. It's a big week for us, and it's a one to look forward to. We're in a position now that we've put ourselves in, and the boys have put themselves in. That can be really exciting. So we got to be really positive going into the next game and looking forward to it because there's a lot to play for. All right, cheers, guys.
There we go. That's the end of Michael Carrick's post-match interview. Now, also, as well, don't like one game a week, Josh Late. The penalty as well. I mean, look, it was a penalty, people, because to me, it was a handball. And that red card Newcastle got was so harsh because the player lost his balance. I mean, what are we doing here? You get him a red card. Why? What did he do to deserve a red card? You lose your balance because that is not a dive. What was he meant to do about it? The game has gone soft to people. It's as simple as that. Yeah, we did not play well against Crystal Palace at all, proper Chelsea. Dan. I agree, mate. I mainly listen to them on the Man United YouTube channel, Adam Partridge, the press conferences, and like the post-match interviews. But yeah, and also Gordon, he should have scored really before the penalty. And the equaliser we got, that was a brilliant ball in by, who was it did that? Bruno Fernandes into Casemiro. Brilliant. What a header. Now, that is one thing Casemiro is good at doing this season, people, is scoring headers at the end of the day. Which I like that, Someone gets on the end of it, then brilliant. But apart from that, did I think Bruno Fernandes did much during the game? Absolutely not. No way in a million years. I thought he's very disappointing at times, but that was a good assist by Casemiro, so fair play for him. But Manchester United people, we've got to improve. It's as simple as that. Because the football club is not back. It's not back in business. So all these content creators can think we're back in business all they like. But it's not true, people. The Tottenham fan, not happy. Expressions, no, he's not. Spurs when Stanley swords into Exeter, please. Spurs take him. Imagine if they did. That'd be absolutely crazy work. But, I expected more. Newcastle were down to 10 men, and they looked better with 10 men. I'm not going to lie. It's like we're down to 10 men, and they still had 11 on the pitch. Tottenham are going down, Josh Late. They are. That goal, though, what Newcastle scored, I mean, what a beauty of a goal, the winner. Lamans didn't even move because he knew he's getting nowhere near it. But as a Manchester United, that was not good enough. That was unacceptable, people, at the highest level. You watched his hand cam, Josh, mate. I'm not yet, but I'm still going to listen to that. But yeah, I'm going to listen to Manchester United ones for sure because I've been saying it, for this stream, listening to Manchester United fan reactions, like Flying Pig United, Saeed. I'm also going to have a listen to Alice Talks Football because it sounded like she was being quite brutal in her match reaction as well. So I'll be listening to her. And yeah, but people, I've known for ages that Manchester United are not back in business, yeah? I've been saying this, that I'm not getting carried away with them. I'm not getting giddy. I'm not getting overhyped at all whatsoever, because I know what my football club are like. They'll shoot themselves in the foot. It's as simple as that, people, at the end of the day. But as long as Manchester United, finish high as possible, in the top four, and then that's all I care about. But the performances by Manchester United recently have not been anywhere near sustainable. I want to see more creativity. I want to see more drive. I want to see more passion from the players. It's as simple as that. It's all very well putting in good performances against Man City and Arsenal, but you're not going to do it in other games. I mean, what's the point, people? I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, real talk, what are we actually doing here? Oh, yeah, I'll check that out. Excuse me, I'll check that out a bit later, Adam Partridge, after I finish this stream. But, yeah, it's like Kobe Mainoo, right? We've been crying for him to get back in the Manchester United team, which he has. I have to give Michael Carrick credit for that, and I don't get why that absolute fraud of a manager was not playing Kobe Mainoo. I mean, it was criminal at the highest level. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But defensively, Manchester United have got to improve. It's as simple as that, Lamans is doing very well in goal, but I have to say, at times he does get let down by this very poor defence. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Yeah, expressions. He loves Tottenham. What do Dan Potter's channel do you think he has a brown envelope? I mean, I've not really watched much of him, to be honest, but yeah, he sounds like it's possibly another brown envelope, but yeah, who knows? But one thing's for sure, I know that Manchester United people are not back in business yet. There is a lot of damage to be repaired because the incompetent owners, inept owners, let's get it right, the Glazers, they are inept, they are absolute runners at the end of the day. They've been taking money out of our football club all these years, putting it into Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you got on the other side in the ownership, Ineos, who've made loads and loads of cutbacks, and yeah, just they're happy to just accept anything, Ineos, which is nowhere near sustainable. I mean, what are we doing here, people? An absolute disgrace. And Jason Wilcox, he needs to get in the bin. Sir Jim Ratcliffe as well, get in the bin. Antoine Glazer, get in the bin. And Joel Glazer as well, get in the bin, yeah? All you need to absolutely get the fuck out of my football club, seriously, yeah? Get out. It's as simple as that. I cannot stand these owners one bit. These man chat absolute bollocks, honestly. It's absolutely pathetic, people at the highest level. Manchester United, for me, I want to see attacking football like 4-4-2 formation, not this Haran ball, as big up to Adam Dar. That's his favourite word, Haran ball, where park the bus football and that, and keeping possession football is all part of Haran ball. But, Manchester United, we have to keep winning games. It's as simple as that. We need to keep on building. Like I said, there's still loads of issues in this team. So I don't get why people were getting so hyped and over, literally thinking, oh, Manchester United back, and Manchester United cooking. It's like, Get out here, man. You need a reality check, seriously. Manchester United should take Ethan Winstanley as sporting director. Eye sorting. You're a real one in this live chat, but can you very kindly bugger off, please? Yeah, I'm joking, but you know, I mean, Winstanley. Oh my goodness, just imagine the scenes if he joins. But absolutely not, no chance, because that'd be an absolute disaster waiting to happen, people. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. But, yeah, F1 fanatics. Yeah, you were having a joke. But still, like, that's why I said bugger off in the banter way, because I do not want him to win Stanley. But I'm not actually telling you to bugger off, mate. You know, I'm having a bit of bantering you, but no thank you. I do not want them Ronins near my football club for sure. Come on, people. Let's get F1 fanatics rants up to 1K. He's very close to 1K now, so make sure you go and show him some love. An F1 fan and Manchester United fan. So people on playback, and make sure you are subscribing to F1 fanatic rants. Get him up to 1K, people, because he is so close. You know, this is jarring how long it's taken him to get out to this number. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But very shortly, we will listen to some fan reactions, people. But to take anything away from Wednesday night's game, simply not good enough. And Newcastle United thoroughly deserved the victory, people. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Newcastle deserved to win. Do you agree with F1 fanatic rants predictions for the season? Yeah, you know, I think they're very good predictions. But yeah, for Manchester United, you know, it's like just keep on winning your matches, yeah, and improve on the performance. It's as simple as that. Because the last few games, you know, I'm not liking what I'm seeing whatsoever. So yeah, we need to get back on track with that, people, and fast. So right, let's have a listen to who should we start off with? Should we start off with Alice Talks Football? Oh, why not? Let's start off with her, people. You know, she's quite a good Manchester United fan at the end of the day. Alice Talks Football, you know, I quite like her. I think the problem is, Eye sorting at the moment, is that he's not got powerful enough internet at the moment for streaming. Big up to you, Tal Hussein. Score prediction for Newcastle versus City. I'm going with a 2-1 victory to Manchester City. Yep. 2-1 victory to Manchester City, people, is what I'm going for in that game. But let's have a listen to some reactions now. Not much more to talk about in the game, to be honest, so I'm going to listen to others, see what they thought about the game. Alex Talks Football, here we go. Yeah, she likes absolutely seeing people. As they are not quite the same as they used to be, yes, I think you will go through against Real Madrid. What's your thinking towards it?
Oh, can I get those 90 minutes of my life back, please? Horrible game. horrible performance, deserved win for Newcastle.
Okay, Mbappe, Bellingham, and Rodrigo.
And what makes it even worse is they had 10 men and they were better. They had 11 men and they were better, but they had 10 men.
Yeah, Newcastle being down to 10 men. You know, it looked like we were the ones down to 10 men. You wouldn't think Newcastle were down to 10 men the way they played in the second half.
And they were better. And to be honest, should Ramsey have even been sent off? Probably not. I think it was a very...
Ramsey, that's it. Apologies, I said Murphy earlier, people. It was Jacob Ramsey who got sent off. That's right. I hold my hand up on that one. You know what they say, people? Accountability is the best ability. So, no, I don't think it should have been a red card because he clearly lost his balance. You know, it was very, 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 very harsh in my personal opinion, people.
Harsh. I think it's because Joe Linton sort of got away with one and Dan Burn got away with one that they can't.
Yeah, that could happen, that sort of thing. You know, he could easily move on to another team.
Kind of use Ramsey as an example. It probably wasn't even a red card for Ramsey when you think about it. Absolutely horrible. Ref was horrible for both teams with so many calls. Game was horrible. Man United were horrible. I mean, Carrick's subs and calls were horrible. I mean, I hate St James's Park. I generally think we need to ask the Premier League to give us a 37-game season. We've won at St James's Park like once in the last like 6 years. It's like a guaranteed L for us. I hate going there. I said in my live stream today, I said I don't fancy us. I said I'll take a 1-1 draw. I said I will go.
I predicted in my preview, people, that it will be a very tough game because, you know, I just knew that Newcastle were looking to avoid 4 defeats in a row. Spurs were rubbish last night. Yesterday, Adam Partridge, you know, because in the title, I put the dates in. So, yeah, I went there yesterday and I picked up that rugby glass, you know, that Thatcher's rugby pint glass. Because I had it at Wetherspoons and I really liked it. So, I wanted to pick one up for myself.
St James's Park and I would take a 1-1 draw and just leave and just run. I hate
Where do I think it'll go? Tricky, isn't it?
Going to that ground every time we go there. I don't know what it is. I think it's the atmosphere. It just crumbles. We didn't show up today. 2 games a week, Manchester United. When we play twice a week, we're crap. When we play once a week, we're all right. 2 games a week, Man United, we're not used to it. Casemiro, when he plays once a week, unbelievable player. Casemiro, when he's got to play a second game in about 4 games, he fell off. Gatti had to come on. The fact that Gatti, Delo, and Malassi were 3 of our substitutions says everything you need to know about the quality. And that's why we need depth. We're hearing Man United want to replace Casemiro and Gatti and bring in 2 midfielders. No.
Yeah, I agree, Ewan. You know, they were awful. Who will be on pole for Sunday's Grand Prix? I think George Russell will, Ewan.
We need 3 midfielders. We need 3 midfielders. You can't just bring in 2 midfielders.
Definitely, we've got to strengthen the midfield area. And whilst you're at it, get rid of Ugrati as well. Absolute scrub.
For 2 midfielders, especially for in Europe next season. We need 3 midfielders. I tell you what, Sandro Tonali, please come to Manchester United. I know you probably won't. I know we probably won't get Sandro Tonali, but please, just bring Sandro Tonali or Elliot Anderson, please, because Sandro Tonali bossed that midfield today. I mean, Joe Linton was very good. Newcastle.
Tonali, yeah, I thought he had a very good game.
Won the midfield battle. Newcastle absolutely won the midfield battle today. All over us. They've played the most games of any team in the league this season, you know, and they've had injury issues and they had more energy than us. They were up for it. Newcastle were there. Newcastle were up for it. Newcastle knew they had to deliver for their fans. We've got complacent.
Yeah, George Russell, yeah. I just think the Mercedes is going to be too strong.
We've seen Villa dropping points. We've seen Liverpool dropping points. We're very comfortable now. We knew we could drop points in this game and we'd still be in 3rd. Complacency. We didn't show up. We didn't show up, apart from Bruno Fernandes in the second half, single-handedly trying to win the game himself. Because I tell you what, Bruno Fernandes could have got 3-4 assists on another day. He made some unbelievable passes. No one showed up. Cunha caused some issues, made a few nice runs. Zirkzee had a few nice touches when he came on. You know, Casemiro, I know he scored, but he was poor today. Maino, poor today. Maguire maybe could have done better for the Asula goal. Malacia.
Yeah, absolutely, Adam Partridge, I can. Yeah, wouldn't seem for you, Manchester United midfield. You're not good enough. You need strengthening.
Mazraoui, like, Le Mans was decent. I don't think really Le Mans put a foot wrong.
No, I thought Le Mans was good again.
Bruno had a good second half, but poor first half. Gave away the penalty. I mean, Sesko got no service, to be fair. And Boomer is probably worst game in a Man United shirt. I'm just upset.
That chance he missed was an absolute disgrace in Bramo. Shocking miss. Yeah, you need to see better than that. Yeah, wouldn't seem for you, Brian in Bramo. I like you a lot, but that miss was nowhere near sustainable. It's like you fucking hit it into Rose head. What are we doing here? My top three is George Russell, Kimi Anson, and Ian Leclerc on the podium. Thank you, Josh Fate. You're the best. No problem, Adam Partridge.
Upset. I knew we were going to lose a game under Carrick. I knew.
Like I said, it was coming, people, Mr. Fate.
And drop points. I knew we weren't going to win every game between now and the end of the season. But to lose a game like that, that's what I'm not happy with. If Newcastle have 11 men and we're putting in fight and we lose it right at the end and we're a little bit unlucky, you go, you know what, St James's Park, I know Newcastle have looked the worst they've looked since the takeover, but they are a good side. They do have good players. I'll be fine. But this was like watching Amorim ball again. We lost. We didn't show fight and we couldn't do anything against 10 men. It was like 1-0 loss to Everton under Amorim. We ran out of ideas, and Boomer had his worst game in a Man United shirt. And Boomer, he missed a sitter. He absolutely missed a sitter. Nothing was coming off for him. You know, I think on another day, you know, we might score one of those chances and go 2-1 up right at the end before Asula scores. But do you know what?
People say Man United are back and going to win the league. We are not back, are we, Just like, no, we're not, Adam Partridge. You know, we're far from back in business, mate. We're nowhere near back in business.
I can't complain. Newcastle had 10 men and they were better. Yes, we missed chances to make it 2-1 before Asula scored. Yes, Ramsdale made a few good saves. But we didn't test Newcastle a lot. I think it took us 20 minutes in the second half to get going. And it took us right until the end of the first half to get going. We only showed up for a little bit in that game. We probably spent about 5-6 minutes actually playing football, and the rest we were like, nah. We didn't show up. We didn't show up from minute one. We didn't show up at all. That is the fact. Newcastle wanted it more. Newcastle were up for it. And I'm appalled with the performance. I know we're going to lose games. I know Carrick's going to lose games. I think he got it wrong. And I think the fact that Ahmad came on in the 76th minute when Mbeumo was having one of his worst performances he's ever seen. But it's not acceptable. We don't have many games this season. I know we'll still probably get top 4, but if we look, you know, one thing about...
Only because others are doing so badly. I mean, let's get it right. You know, the quality in the league this year has been terrible. Man United are a million miles away from winning the league. We are, UN. Thanks.
This is how do the players respond? Now we've lost one. We've got to go play Villa next. Villa need a result just as much as us. How do we respond to this? That is my big question. You need to show mentality, because I think there's a mentality problem in this squad. I think there was complacency. We're third place. We're comfortable now. We won't get out second gear at St James's Park because we didn't get out second gear. Look, you can say we're missing a left winger and someone that can hold the width because, look, Trippier got loads of runs down the left-hand side. You can say the midfield was tired and sloppy because it was. We're not used to playing 2 games a week. You know, we're not used to it, but Newcastle could be more tired than us because they played many more games than us this season. You know, we were slow. We were so slow at parts of this game. There was no urgency. There was no aggression. Sandro Tonali and Joel Linton were bossing the midfield. Dan Burn bossing his box. Everything was off. Everything was off. I don't think we've been great in our last 3 performances, so maybe...
Yep, I agree. We've not been good enough. And I feel this is the wake-up call, what everyone needs. Oh, 20th of March. Cool. Awesome.
You can say a loss was coming, drop of points was coming. It felt like we were the team with the man down. It felt like we were the team with the man.
Facts. I said that, Alice. You know, you wouldn't think that Newcastle were down to 10 men. You would think we were down to 10 men.
Down. I think performance-wise, it's not been good over the last few games. I think Carrick does lose a bit of credit in the bank. What's frustrating is obviously not having Leach there is a big loss. When no left footer really, Leach's passing, playing out from the back is obviously a huge loss. The distance between the players was massive. There was a lot of space.
Yeah. I know we got Aston Villa next in our Premier League game.
Newcastle, the one thing they like is space. Like, if you give Newcastle space, they will play well. If you don't give Newcastle space, that is when they're bad. And we allowed that for Newcastle. But some of it's on Carrick, but some of it I think is on the players. Like, I think Carrick got subs calls wrong. I think Carrick made calls too late. But I felt the players just lacked aggression. I feel like it is a culture problem. It is a complacency problem. Oh, with they've dropped points, and we didn't show up. That's what was that was disappointing for me. Passiveness, lack of intensity. Obviously, again, the lack of left winger in the squad is noticeable. Someone that can hold the line is noticeable. Like, don't get me wrong. You look at the goal Sula scores, the amount of space he gets. There's no one there because we don't have a left winger that tracks back. So there's no one there. Malacia has played, 2 games of football for Man United in about 3 years. All the injuries he's had. I mean, look, Malacia could have done so much better. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Malacia could have done a lot better. But I think he's just not played in so long. I can't really give him stick. And it's annoying that Chelsea have won. I think if Chelsea Villa was a draw, it probably would have been better for us. But look, people are going in on Carrick. People are getting angry at Carrick. A lot of the people that were making a million excuses up for Ruben Amorim are now going on Carrick. I don't know why Carrick's being held to a higher standard than Ruben Amorim. Carrick hasn't been able to sign a single player whatsoever. He's here on the interim basis. He's done an incredible job so far. He's put us in the discussion for Champions League football. Yes, I think he got it wrong today. Yes, I think things were off today. But at the end of the day, why are we holding Carrick to this? Why are people that were giving Amorim a free ride all of a sudden going on Carrick? He's not a single signing. He's not. This is not Carrick's team. So look, Carrick's here to get us Champions League football, and in the summer we discuss who we're going to bring as the permanent manager. But what I will say is, I think this was just.
Bournemouth. Thank you, Adam Partridge. That'd be tricky because we've not got the best records at the Vitality Stadium.
Just as much on the players as Carrick, because those players did not show up. And if the Premier League can change to a 37-game season and remove St James's Park from the calendar so we never have to go there again, I will be very thankful. From a Newcastle perspective, Lewis Hall was good. I thought Joel Linton and Tonali were absolutely immense. The Asula goal was fantastic. I think Dan Burn defended well. Do you know what? I kind of wish Nick Pope was in goal because Ramsdale, as much as he's been mocked in the past, he made some good saves. And look, I think Bruno Fernandes, I know he didn't have the best first half, but Bruno was let down. The amount of top-class final balls Bruno's made. Bruno Fernandes should have broke the assist record. I'm telling you this now. Bruno Fernandes, if we actually finished our dinner, Bruno would already be on 20 assists this season. He was trying everything, and he just, yeah. Anyway, look, I'm annoyed. I'm peed off. I could just go around in circles. I really can't be bothered. The ref was crap. That was crap. I want to forget about this game and never think about it again. Please respond versus Villa, or I'll go mental. Thank you for watching. Bye.
So now Alice talks football, people. Let's have a listen to what Saeed has to say.
I'm absolutely fuming. Look where I am. Look where I am right now. Look where I am. I'm in the flipping car park. You know what it is? It's not even a car park, bro. It's a flipping tunnel. Yeah, because I'm going to get kicked out of the hotel. I am going to get kicked out of the hotel. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Shocking. 10 men. 10 flipping men. And that's what you do. Absolute jokers, man. Where was the game plan, Carrick, today? That's a shocking performance. And people told me it was coming, yeah? But I said to myself, yo, let's scam the win. We can't.
It was come inside because I said the last few matches, the performances have not been great. So I knew that this was coming.
Scam it anymore. We couldn't scam it anymore. In fact,
No, we couldn't because we were winning it and winning it and winning it.
they won it and they deserved it. Justice was served today. Justice was served today. We didn't deserve anything out of the game.
No, we didn't.
Are you mad? You got me out here in a flipping tunnel, in the middle of nowhere. Shocking. What was the game plan, Carrick, today? What was the game plan, Carrick? Explain to me. Explain to me what was the game plan today. What did we offer today? We can't do the inshallah and Bilbo score. Inshallah, let's go score. We can't keep doing that, Carrick. Today's substitutions, poor. Too late. No answers. Ahmad Diallo on the nearly 80th minute. Xerxes, who had a good cameo in the other game. You didn't play him. Why? But the players above all today, bro, were shocking. Mbumo, bro. I don't rate Salah. But I'm seeing Salah in your game. Not the goals that Salah's got, because you do score goals, but the performances in Mbumo, we can't accept that. We cannot. We cannot accept that in Mbumo.
That's literally, I say, his worst performance so far in the Manchester United shirt.
Brian and Mbumo, yeah, this is Manchester United Football Club. We need performances. With goals, we need performances. But today, sloppy on the ball. No intensity. No commitment. No sort of patterns. Nothing. It was just hit and hope. Hit and hope. Give the ball out there. Do this. Come on, man. What do you think this is? Newcastle Football Club. It's a fucking final for them. It's a final for these lot. These lot won it bad. They won it. 10 men. Go for it, bros. Just don't drive me down. 10 flipping men. My head is hot. Wallahi, I swear down, bro. I was getting kicked out of the hotel. But I said to myself, I knew it was today. I could not be homeless tonight. Not for my United's cause. Are you dumb? Manchester United making me homeless tonight? Never. And I'm not saying it's all done with Michael Carrick. I'm far from that. But what I am saying to you is, Manchester United Football Club today, on the evidence of today, yeah, we tried to scam another win. And I'm sorry, it's bitter as in the ass. It's absolutely bitter as in the ass. Because today, there was absolutely nothing. Nothing. Yeah, there was chance.
Yeah, in some sort of like alleyway where there's a bit of a road.
Is here and there for Lenny Euro. Yeah, cool. There was a few moments here and there. But all in all, there was nothing. Look at where we are. Nothing. Players walking around, strolling around. Joe Linden. Man's trying to play like he's, I don't know, Prem Javi. We had Ilanga. Ilanga today, who's been rubbish, resurrected his career. Today he finally found out he's a footballer. Today he found out he can play football. Why us? Why? Why did we have to do that? Honestly, man.
Exactly, Adam Partridge. Telling her what? Telling her what exactly, yeah?
So fuming because that's 3 points, just
Here he is. Here's our geezer back again. Mid United are back just in time when Sir Gareth takes over in the summer. Oh no. I couldn't think of anything fucking worse. Mind you, we've already got his number 2, haven't we, at Manchester United, so if they did go for him, it wouldn't shock me, to be honest, but honestly, I'll be tearing the football club in Newcastle if we went for him. I would not be happy one bit. I'll be seething at the highest level.
Thrown away for no reason against a 10-man team that just wanted it more. They just wanted it more. We didn't want it tonight. We did not want it tonight. And that right there is unforgivable. I can admit when a team outplays you. I can admit when a team controls the game and they beat you fair and square. But what I won't have here is a lack of commitment. What I won't have is players just doing the easy things. Players just coasting. Players ducking out of tackles. Only Cunha today is the only one, Cunha is the only one today, that actually done something today. Only Cunha. Only Cunha. Rest of them garbage. I'm not having Bruno Fernandes as well. I'm sick of you lot as well. Bruno, shut up, man. Hit him again, stinker. And Carrick beating on Malacia. He's finished. He's finished. Michael Carrick, you got Heaven on the bench. Heaven's fit. Heaven's young. Heaven's got the legs. Heaven has got the legs. When you bring on the tap there, Malacia. Oh, my head's hot. He brought Malacia. Finished Malacia, 2 knee injuries. 2 knee injuries, Malacia he brought. That's diabolical. Diabolical. Malacia's had 2 knees.
Yeah, but failed to win both of the finals, Adam Partridge.
Injuries. He brought him in a game of that magnitude when Heaven could play left back. Oh, Carrick. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, Carrick. For me, Sesko left isolated. No one with him. Isolated. No one today gave him service. No one today gave him an inch to work on. Sesko came on, Xerxes came on, and there was something. There was a link-up play, something. There was progressive play. We started moving around. The shimmies, the turns. They were there to see. They were there to see, guys. But he said last 10 minutes. Come on. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm not here to question Carrick over long term. I'm not here for that. If you're here for that, that's your own prerogative. I'm not here for that. Because that's what you want to do. You want to do all of this. I'm not here for
PR, PSR, XG, GA, all in the bin, Josh Wright. 100%. Get all in the bin, Adam Partridge.
I'm talking about tonight. On tonight's evidence, shocking. Wallahi, I barely seen Man United produce patterns of play. We brought on flipping on Partey. Our midfield needs surgery. The midfield needs surgery. Casemiro.
Oh, get Manuel Ugarte out, please. Manuel Ugarte is absolutely garbage, people. I seriously want Manuel Ugarte gone. Let's get it right. Get him out.
Another one. You can't play 2 games a week. You can't. Kobe Mainu. Nigeria Twitter, they're ready for you. I'm sorry I can't defend you today. Nigeria Twitter is ready for you. They're licking their lips. They are ready. Nigerian Twitter is ready for you coming ready tonight. And I can't defend you. I'm here. I'm here. Look. I can't defend you, bro. I cannot defend you. I'm not on the socials tonight. They are ready. But I can't blame him. You got Bruno Fernandes doing what he wants to do. You've got Casemiro, doesn't have the legs.
Can we rip Man United midfield a new asshole, Josh Ray? Absolutely, Adam Partridge. Yeah, I mean, it's not good enough. This is one area we need to improve, is the midfield area. Big up Brian G. Commiserations tonight, mate. Liverpool well and truly got payback on you tonight.
It's on. What can he do? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do, though? How can I be here in a flipping tunnel, pissed off about my United tonight, when they had 10 men? From what minute was it 10 men? What minute was it 10 men? Second half, Manchester United turned up. We had one chance with Lenny Euro, the Xerxes chance, and you tell me right now what we had. You tell me the chances we had, because I don't know any. Shocking. Newcastle United Football Club. Their last win, guess what it was? Guess what it was last win? Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur was their last win. Oh.
I'm just happy to win the games against them, Josh. They fully deserve it tonight. Much less the teammate. Not too disappointed, to be honest. Like, that's good sportsmanship, mate. Got to spend money in the summer on the midfield. Josh say, yes, we do, Adam Partridge. We have to, mate. That's all right. No need to apologise. No worries. To win one of the games.
Hotspur was their last win. Ya Rabbi. Shocking. I don't want to have to do this.
It's the Peronis. Bash. You got along with Peroni. Oh, one of the best beers.
Jamal's over. Saeed TV. We're going new places. You think I want to be here?
You gotta say it's just a classic midfielder. He'll have a bigger role amid United next season. No, thank you, geezer. He needs to go. Right now, I'll book him a taxi, book him a taxi to Manchester Airport, to get him the fuck out of there, man. Seriously.
Big up to you. You think I want to be here, bro? This is meant to be over, man. I'm still in the honeymoon period. We still bounce back. I still believe in Carrick. I still believe what we're trying to do. It's not all doom and gloom. But I tell you what, tonight,
no, but performances have got to improve.
My patience. There will be a discourse tonight. There will be an absolute madness tonight. But I'm sorry. That was embarrassing. Embarrassing tonight against 10 men. Carrick has to learn the substitutions must come early. They must come early. I'm sorry, guys. They must come early.
Would you take J.O. Gomez, Josh? I think he'll be a good option for teams where we go down 40 mil and better team think show how good he is. Yeah, why not? He's a decent player. Yeah, why not give him a chance?
Because that's what you're going to be watched out for. There was concerns about Middlesbrough where they felt like the substitutions were quite too late. They felt like the substitutions were late and he was a bit slow to react. And Boomer's form, halas. Ahmad Diallo must be starting. We need to find more things let's go. Anonymous tonight. Anonymous. I have to look back at my shoulder, man. Because I don't know who's going to come in and do something. This ain't my territory. This is not my ends. This ain't my ends, bro. Man's got me looking over my shoulder and that. Like I said, bro, I was getting kicked out of the hotel. I was getting kicked out. Like the damn video, man. Hype the video. Subscribe if you're new. And I'm getting out of here. London's back to Manchester tomorrow. And yeah, back to normality. United. Next game, well, don't have another game till flipping 13th. Fucking, fucking meet me, fucking. I'm out of it. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't seem for you, Ruben Amorim. Honestly, gets us knocked out and every single fucking competition going. Yeah, this is why we only got one game a week. Oh. But, yeah. Usually I'm going to listen to next. I mean, there's one man we got to listen to is Flying Pig United.
Sticks, it's time for United to duff up these magpie
Yeah, they could, mate. You're right.
and make a cheeky, nice little bit of puff pastry pie out of any house melts. Come on, United. Mateus Cunha, what a great run that is. That's a great run by Mateus Cunha. And he shoots, forces the stop around, and Boomer! Oh, Boomer, fucking hell, bloody fucking hell, Pry! Oh, my God. You bet your fucking left butt I'm going to be tucking that one away. Oh, it's great bit of run and play there by Cunha. Takes on the defender, creates the chance. He's caused havoc there in the back for Newcastle. It's stopped by Ramsdale. The rebound comes back to Boomer. To be fair to Boomer, he could just side foot it there. Just says, go, he says, no, fucking damn it. And Boomer's boot his pants, man. He's been sent off.
Oh, that laugh from Flying Pig United, honestly, never gets old. That's absolutely hilarious.
I didn't even know that yet, Gary. He's got a second yellow card.
Flying Pig United, gosh, Adam Partridge, about just over 10 years now. A long time, mate.
Been sent off for 10 minutes.
Oh, that laugh, that gets me every time, people. It really does. If you are in a bit of a foul mood and that, you know, Flying Pig United just brightens up your evening or your day, doesn't he? He's just brilliant. I love the guy. Just, oh, what a guy, man.
Mate, what? This is fucking epic! Yes! Send them all off! Julian is on yellow as well! Second yellow card for Jacob Ramsey, fucking off me!
We'll soon find out, mate, because I've not watched this reaction yet, so it's going to be interesting to see if he does.
What? This is a man. What a silly fool to do that and get himself sent off for simulating. It's fucking brilliant. Come on.
I wouldn't really say it's simulation because he lost his balance. He's been in my live chat before, Adam Partridge. He's quality, though. That laugh is brilliant. Yeah, it's amazing.
The officials. Yes, the officials. We had it out last time out, didn't we? With that Titler cry getting 10 men. And now it's happened again. We're playing against 10 men. Fucking come on. Come on, United. This is the leg up we needed. And I've got a feeling they might get another player sent off, you know. Oh, Gordon goes down like he's been shot in the butt. You fucking what? You absolute complete receding mess of a referee! He's given a bloody penalty to Newcastle now. What for? He's Bruno's clumsy. Bruno does maybe take his leg out. Let's have another look at this. Is it shoulder to shoulder? Oh, Bruno's chucked at him. Bruno, you've melted Bruno. Look, it's a soft one, but he's felt the contact. He's gone down. You've knocked him in the knee, Bruno.
Yeah, that'd be epic, honestly.
Bruno, you've shattered Bruno. It is a pen. It is a pen, guys. Oh, my days. It's a penalty for Newcastle with 10 men. Bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Shit the bed, you fucking wanky guff-tastic officials, lad. In all fairness, it was a penalty. What are you thinking, Bruno? You clumsy oaf. You know what I mean? That was just so unnecessary, that challenge in there. He's given away the pen. Very stupid to take the momentum away from us. They've had a man sent off. We could have been cruising there. Bruno very sloppy with his challenge. That's what's happened there. He's given away a pen. It is a pen. Go on then. We've got a free kick. Bruno Fernandes wide right. In it comes. Yeah! It's the man with the shiner. Shine on Harvey Moon. Oh, Casemiro's dotted one in there. It's fucking beautiful. The Portuguese magnificent picks him out. Delicious. Delicioso pass from the free kick. And Casemiro gets across the defender and nods it past Ramsdale. Fucking lovely. Go on, you beauty. Let's go, mate. Casemiro. He's sorted himself out for the last game. Last game was a bit shy. You know, Michael Carrick got in there after a game and just fucking loves the free Bentos pie at Casemiro. Hello, Alex Ferguson.
Oh, there's the Bentos pie again. He loves bringing out the Bentos pies, doesn't he?
With his fucking boot. The free Bentos made contact right with his eye there. But it seems to have done the trick because Casemiro's got his acting gear here now in front of goal. What a leap that is. What a header that is. What a fantastic finish from Casemiro. That is really brilliant. Ramsdale's shit. Thankfully for us, Ramsdale's fucking shit. What a shite bit of cooking. His victory right hand, he's fallen over the complete heap of ground like a Belgian and let it go past him. That makes sense. A Boomo not firing today. Oh my God, no! Oh, what? A double substitution of absolute trust. Gashed by Michael Carrick. No, Michael Carrick. No, Michael. He's brought on Ugarte and Gallo. What the fuck, Michael, lad? It was going so well, Michael. I had faith in you, Michael. I really did. What have you done? You've got to replace a couple of these and got to fucking melt, man. Michael Carrick, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Malassia's coming on. Mate, Mazraoui.
Yeah, mad on them pies, isn't he, Joshua? Yeah, the Bentos pies.
Must have picked up a knock or he's too tired or whatever. He must be a zombie there because we just brought Tyrell Malassia on for fuck's sake. But what about if we go and bang this one and we win it even though we've had a bad performance? Joshua Zante says goal! Blocked away. Come on, boys. Pressure. Attack. Nice. They've given it away. United get it back. Here's Bruno. You can see the tails up in United side. I don't know why it takes us to the last fucking 5 minutes of the game to play like this. Oh, that's sloppy. We've given it away. Malassia's melting. Oh no, they've got space for days down the right. They've got space to run into. Oh my days. Not looking good. Oh, for fuck's sake, they've done us! Oh my God, it's a fucking wonder strike! Oh no! You fucking kidding me? Oh no! In the 90th fucking minute, you've got me fucking having a fucking oh, fuck's sake!
Oh my gosh! What was that he just broke? I need to rewind that again. What the fuck was that? He just.
You've got me fucking having a fucking
Look like a dinner plate or something. Oh wow! I bet you his missus will be turning him a new asshole for that, like what she usually does.
Oh fuck's sake! You fucking complete useless puddings! Done on the counter-attack against 10 men! They've got us the fuck open! It was a filthy fucking challenge! What the fuck? Oh, it's horrible! I just smashed the freaking plate! Mrs. P's gonna do fucking bad!
Yeah, should we turn you a new asshole?
Shit! Oh, no!
Oh, she will do, Adam Partridge. She will do, mate.
Running, Malasia! He's fucking useless. He's worried about putting his groin muscle again. Slappy Maguire slaptastically slapped to the spot. Oh! No! In the 90th minute against 10 men, Michael Carrick's Manchester United honeymoon is over. All he's got to look forward to after this now is fucking blotchy legs, granny panties, and sex once every year. It's a fucking nightmare. The honeymoon's over. Oh, shit. Ball into the back post. It's fucking right by the end of the because it's the shittiest footballer you've ever seen in your fucking life. And then
Oh my goodness me, that's just brilliant. The way he's absolutely just tearing Diego Dalot a new asshole. Oh my god, that's a classic. That's an absolute classic. Oh wow. Wow. Bloody heck, man. Oh, that's too fucking funny.
the full-time motherfucking whistle pretty much is it. You bunch of complete philandering, pretending, pontificating, fucking meandering, absolute complete pansy, inspired monks of monstrosity proportions. Oh my god! They never arrived today. They never got off the coach. They never turned up. What a gutless, toothless, bollockless, fucking brainless, eyeless, earless, fucking fingerless, toeless performance from this set of fucking bollocks, mate. What the shit has happened? I'm so annoyed. They didn't even turn up, guys. We had so many opportunities where we could have taken the game to Newcastle there at St. James's Park. I get it, it's a tough game. But away right now, you know, Newcastle are not in great form. We should have done a heck of a lot better. Michael Carrick, his in-game management was poor. The players and their bollocks were shriveled. It was a wank performance all round. It's totally unacceptable, really. Yes, the run from Carrick has been very good, but we should have been adding to that run here tonight and cementing ourselves
Definitely against 10 men. I mean, what are we doing here?
further in the top four.
Oh, shit.
I'm absolutely...
Fuck's sake. What did I do now?
to that run here tonight and cementing ourselves further in the top four rather than not being able to capitalise on teams melting below us out of Liverpool, etc. It's a shit show. Yes, it was a very good goal at the end there to win it for them, but that goal was coming because Newcastle actually had a bit of desire about them, a bit of heart and belief to take the game to United and try and win. They actually tried to win. Even with 10 men, they tried to win. Fair play to Newcastle. All credit to Newcastle. They deserved their win today. I hate to say it, I don't often praise other teams. I thought they were excellent, especially after they went down to 10 men. United, on the other hand, steaming, rancid, pile of festering golf balls from every one of them, pretty much. You know, Portuguese men...
Golf balls. Chippenham Town? Yep. They're at home again, Adam Partridge. Yep. I will be.
Significant captain not turning up and doing a captain's job again today. Shat his pants out there. Defensively ropey as you like. And you know what? Carrick's in-game management was pathetic. It was like we were just managing to get on top in the game at times. And what does he do? Makes an instant double substitution that completely kills the game for us. He's brought on Manuel Ugarte. Crikey. Goodness me. Even Del Boy wouldn't bring on fucking Trigger on a half time in the fucking Nag's Head versus bloody shit show pub cup FC game Sunday League Guff, would he? Ugarte's rank. There's a reason he's not played for us for ages. And that was a killer on the game, and bringing Dano on at the same time. No, I get it. We got the squad. We don't have the squad depth. He's having to do with what he can. But even so, sub yourself on Michael Carrick ahead of that Ugarte, dick. You're going to do a better job than him.
Yeah, it's brilliant, Adam Partridge, isn't it? Going to football matches. They were meant to be scary and cooking again. Looks like Flying Pig hadn't heard.
So awful decisions by him cost us. That's true. He showed his lack of experience and his lack of real, being in the trenches there in many games over a year's of storied career. You can tell that he's lacking there in this game just with how he's approached it. It was a wank approach. They started shite. The tactics were shite. There was no creation. There was no fluidity, even when we had our first team on the pitch. And then he's just chucking people on for the sake of it. It was like I was watching Ruben Amorim at the end. I was surprised fucking Darren Fletcher's son wasn't going to come on at the end there for a second. He's chucking Malacia on for Pete's sake. He's rolled the dice there. It was just a strange bit of in-game management all round from Michael Carrick. Look, he's done brilliantly, hasn't he? The guy's done a great job. I can't really fault him up to this point, apart from this game, really. And maybe the last game, we were lucky that Everton had a man sent off and we were able to turn the game back around. But remember, Newcastle played this game with 10 men. 10 men for the majority of the game. All little too late will be the cry when the man with the points has passed you by. And that's what's happened here. United have given up on 3 points we could have had against 10 men who were there for the taking. Strange decisions. He could have brought Amad Diallo on earlier. I liked what Xerxes was doing when he came on. He could have perhaps come on a bit of creative spark earlier on, rather than bringing on Dallo and Ugarte. Bizarre decisions have cost us in this one. But fair play to Eddie Howe and Newcastle, because their tactics were quite clear. Try and win the game, attack. Okay, they were sitting and countering and stuff a lot of the time, but they got 10 men. What they expect to do. So it's a massive dub for them and a huge loss for us, because we've just lost to 10 men.
I do. Yeah, I like him.
And guys, so the Carrick honeymoon is officially over. The manager bounce, whatever you want to call it, it's come to a stuttering, sputtering end, quite sadly, with that performance and result. And that was a pathetic performance and result. That was like watching some fucking gooey Louis van Gaal guff, or some smeggy Eric Ten Hag monstrosity. Or even the Amorim fucking guffness that we saw at the end. There was nothing exciting or quality or eventful about that Manchester United performance. It was just straight up levels of absolute dross. So definitely Carrick's let us down in that game. The players let us down in that game. Certain players, I think, have shat the bed for us in that game, guys. Can't be Maine who's not turning up, is he? Goodness me, what a shit show. Dallo and Ugarte, when they've come on, that's not really their fault. Of course that's what's going to happen when you bring those guys on, because they're shite. Sesko's had a very quiet game, very much so. And Mbumo. What's going on with Brian Mbumo? He was putting the boom in Mbumo a short while ago. And now he's putting the boom in Mbumo. Because he's putting in, let's face it, negative performances the last few games. He's been pretty rubbish, actually, Brian Mbumo. So, it's...
Ruben Amorim was amazing for Mid United. No. He was an absolute stubborn as anything. Played a system what was never going to fucking work. I'm glad he's gone. I do not miss him one bit.
Not quite happening for certain players in the team today, and in recent weeks even, the run's just not quite been there. Others are doing well. I think Cassie was quite good again. He scored that header. He's kept positive up until he was substituted off. The goalkeeper, Lamans, I can't fault him. The goal that they scored at the end there from Masuda was just an absolute amazing goal. You can fault the defending in the build-up. You can fault the lack of mentality and quality and creativity from us not to be able to get the better of it.
Yeah, because he needed to turn a new asshole, Adam Partridge. It's as simple as that.
10-man Newcastle. I'm just lost for words, guys. Honestly, it feels like a worse result than it would be if things had been a little bit different. Like if they'd have had 11 men on the pitch going away to St James's Park. It's always going to be a tricky game, especially at the moment. With them fighting for their manager and fighting for their place in Europe come the end of the season, potentially. If they go on a little run now, they can get themselves back into European contention. So obviously they were going to be fighting in that game. but it was on us to navigate it and do the right things, and we just shut our pants, guys. It was diarrhea football from Man United. It was like the lads had been trained.
Not one bit, Adam Partridge. I could not stand his system.
All week drinking X-Lax, like the laxatives were on display there in that game. It was diarrhea football from us. One of the worst performances all season. Not as bad as some of the Amorim games, but almost in terms of lacking of creative spark and quality. And also these substitutions. It's the first game I've seen really under Michael Carrick where I'm pretty disgusted with his in-game management and his substitutions. You've shat it, Michael. And this is the inexperience coming through. This is what happens when you don't have the long history in the game, when maybe you haven't been there and done that and seen it and bought the t-shirt and got smeg on it and washed it. That's just what happens. So I feel for the guy because he is inexperienced. We don't really need a manager who's learning on the job. I've said it and I'll continue to say it. If Carrick gets us top 4 this season, he deserves to stay and be given a chance. However, that would be admitting that we are just settling for someone who maybe isn't the right person for the job 100% all the time. It's easy to yo-yo, go back and forward. I've said it. If Carrick gets fucking top 4, he should get the job. But what about if somebody's big time, big bollocks available who might be better for the fucking job? A Carlo Ancelotti or someone. So it's very easy to say Carrick's melted. He's had a great run. To be fair, he's had a great run, hasn't he? But sort your fucking self out, Michael, for the next game. Those subs were guff. He's doing it with a shit squad, though. I get that. There's injuries, But we should have been seeing Ahmad Diallo way earlier. Chuck Ahmad on in the 55th minute, lad. Or better yet, make a proactive change at half-time, maybe. And Boomer was gash. So I don't get that from Carrick today. Bad decisions cost us. He shut us the bed. Has to be said. 3 points down the Swanee guys, or at least a point. Unbelievable, isn't it?
He's just a legend. I do not want him as full-time Man United manager, Josh Ray. What, Michael Carrick? Now, I don't think he's quite ready, Adam Partridge, to be honest, mate. Anyway, let's have a listen to what Holly said. Holly cashed in. Here we go.
Bruno kicks us off. Close. Get it out. Ball shoot. Bloody hell. What's going on here, chat? Newcastle side. Well, Bruno. Cunha shoots. Oh, Cunha, come on. That's a good opportunity, that Cunha. Cunha, great feet, Cunha. Cross comes in. That's a brilliant cross as well. There's nobody in there. What a cross. What feet by Cunha. Harvey Barnes shoots. Oh, fucking hell. I expected this to happen. I expected that Newcastle would start fast like this, but we need to just survive it. Maguire. Good ball into Mazraoui. Now we've got a bit of space. Drive Mazraoui. Bruno wants great ball. Oh, fuck. That was almost majestic. We look good now. Bloody hell. Fuck me. Dan Burn has just elbowed Luke Shaw in the face. How are you allowed to just elbow someone like that and get away with it? What now, ref? Come on, every time we get the ball, the ref just blows the whistle. How can you stop him playing for Trippier when Luke Shaw was...
I hope he's okay. He seemed to have disappeared. PSG are not playing well. They are in the mud. They just lost to Monaco. Defeat the Luis Enrique side. Oh, they lost, did they? Wow.
Literally just physically assaulted, and you didn't stop playing. Casemiro foul, well in, ref. And he's given a card. Wow! Nice ball into Manu loses possession.
Well, there's Sir Gareth, Thomas the Tank Engine, the Herbies, and Mr. Bean all in the running for the mid United job. a Real Madrid's game from tonight.
Gordon now. Jonathan drives forward, loads of space. Gordon, cut out by your only.
I do as well, you know. A great guy.
That was needed by your own menu. You better chill the fuck out, menu. How's Elanga come away with that? Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Joelinton, what the fuck was that? Masraoui, good ball into Iguemo. Iguemo dispossessed by Hall. Anger's away foul. Iguemo, come on. And wins a yellow. Ref. Good great feet. Pulled back again by Joelinton. Yellow card as well. Fuck me, ref, you're on commission. This ref's on commission. He's only had 3 cards in the last 10 minutes. And now Luke Shaw's been booked. Fuck me, ref. You need to chill. That ref needs to chill. That ref is having a laugh. He's booking everyone tonight, chat. Everyone's holding it tonight. Everyone's catching strays tonight, chat. How has Iguemo missed that? Someone let me know when that lands. Can someone let me know when that lands? If I'm still alive. Diver. Jacob Ramsey, you fat fucking cheat. You dirty cheat. Well in, ref. Well in, ref. Well in, ref. Oh, Bruno. Bruno's giving away a pen. Why, Bruno? Come on. Since when do you fly into challenges like that in the box? Just trust.
Talk about United. Yeah, a girl fan.
Masraoui, come on, Bruno, chill. Why? Come on, Evans. How would you do that? Bro, stop moaning as well. Stop moaning, Bruno. That's on you. That's silly, that. He was going nowhere. Just trust Masraoui. Come on, United. Come on. Get on Casemiro's head. Yes! I say it! Get it! Come on now. What are you saying? What are you not saying? Now we go and smash him. And we're off, guys. Second half is underway. Great pass forward into Willock. Oh, pissed off. Well in, Mainu with the block. Well in, Cunha. Ref! Tribune, you cheating bastard! Why are you throwing your arms up in the air? You found it, you twat! Ooh, chat. Ugarte and Dallo are coming on. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. What is that? Iguemo stinks. What are you doing, Iguemo? That was a gorgeous ball from Bruno. What's he doing? Big Shaw makes way for Dallo, and Casemiro makes way for Ugarte. Manel's are at me now, chat. I don't know if I want to keep watching this. What's going on, guys? What is going on? We don't look like we're taking advantage of this extra player. How's Gordon not scored that? Why the fuck in hell are we not marking him? Manu, where are you? Trippier goes down like the little bitch boy he is. Good cross towards Sesko. Iguemo, man! Carrick, get him off now. How many chances are we going to give him? Get a man on now. 69 minutes looking for a goal. He's got fucking gnomes running around the pitch. Walking, standing. What is Carrick doing, please? Making these 2 subs.
Yeah, she's been doing watch-alongs to other teams as well. Poor Yummy, but fuck Spuds, let's get it right.
You can't take Dallo, okay? Both of them have been running fucking marathons for the last 2 weeks. You can't take recovers. When did you can't take? Brilliant start, Carrick. Masraoui's injured. Malacia comes on from Masraoui. That's it now, chat. We've had Masraoui back for 2 games. We've gone now again for 6 weeks. 30. Oh, what a shot! What a bleeding shot! What are we doing there? What kind of defending is that from Malacia? Look, at the end of the day, if you're not going to want it, someone else can have it. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want it, someone else can have it. If there's a slice of pizza going at a party, you turn your nose up at it, then you've got to expect someone else to come in and grab it. Yeah? You have to.
Welcome back, Daniel Sourcing. Quite possibly. Kaz done fan cam 2 about the Man United, Josh Rate. Awesome. I have listened to that. Kaz, let's have a listen to what he had to say. As a live reaction, okay. But still, let's listen to a little bit of it. I know. Let's listen to his match reaction. That'd be better.
So poor. Ridiculous, to say the least. Carrick needs to fix this very, very quickly because there's a lot on the line. Yeah, this coming summer. There's a lot. And there's always PR spins surrounding Manchester United, what we can and can't do. At some point, when it comes to talking about the ins and outs of our...
Yeah, big up to Kaz, absolutely. Big up to Kaz every single time. If Spurs get a new manager, they will... Same problem and issue.
Credit, what's it called, revolving facilities and the rest of it, what we can and can't use, that will go. And that's a big issue in itself, and that's another thing for another day. Players have also got to step up because that result was coming. Smash the likes, people. You know what likes do? If you can, please hype up the video. that would do absolute wonders. See where it can take us. If you want to build a community, let's go. I'll reply to you lot in the comments for what you have to say as well. Let's break this game down. That game could have been a lot worse if it was 11 men on the pitch for Newcastle. We could not gather any sort of momentum. We were not testing Ramsdale, our all goalkeepers who we usually have good games against, not testing them one little bit. And it is on Carrick. Today, you have to look at it. The lineup was imbalanced, to say the least. I can be very reactionary when it comes to a live result, and at that point, emotions are running high. But when you have to break things down, look, there's no point overreacting too far, because now we're going to have people online saying Carrick's not the one, he's still a championship manager, what are you doing, this, that, yada, yada, yada. But there's just simple little mistakes that need tweaking, and they're not difficult. See, my biggest problem was even before the game has begun, aka the lineup, which I'll be mentioning. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but when you don't see Ahmad in the side, because of GA people, you can barely have
Fuck GA, yeah. Overrated shite.
reasonable discussion. Now, I hope people that have seen that now understand the importance of what Ahmad brings, because of his reluctance to lose the ball in tight spaces, which alleviate a lot of pressure going forward, right? But also just what he brings in terms of just width. When you've got Cunha, Bruno, and Mbumo, right, they're occupying certain spaces that, it's a little bit too predictable. And I think Sesko gets frustrated by that, because when you've got someone like Sesko, you need a variety of different ways to supply him. You can always go through the middle, but if you've got three players who are doing pretty much all of the inside stuff in the middle, then Sesko is going to be pretty much blocked.
On Kaz, he talks about Manchester United, but on Never Foul, he talks about loads of other teams as well.
Because all the other teams got to do, aka when you see with Everton, recent game as well before against Crystal Palace, to say the least, they do this thing where they just squeeze in, and there's a little less space. And that's when Bruno starts vacating that area, dropping a lot deeper, which makes it a little bit more difficult for when we do go forward. Now, I couldn't have done the line today, and I thought he done it really well against Trippier, to say the least. But my biggest issue with that was he didn't get the ball enough, because we weren't passing the ball forward because there was no intensity within our play. And that just set the tone. When you're at a place like St. James's Park, this ain't any other ground. This is a ground that's been quite weak of recent, and we just couldn't put them to the sword like other teams have. Everton, Leeds nearly getting over the line there, and so on, Man City of recent. And these are teams that we have beaten as well. And I just don't understand why we can't replicate what we've done a few games ago. It's like the speed of our tempo, or the tempo is the same kind of thing, has just gone slower and slower every game. And we're just not getting in their faces quick enough. And today is result and absolute evidence that we cannot do 2 games a week. This squad is not primed and not enough quality to do 2 games a week. You have to admit to yourselves, right? As much.
Also, Lingard joining Brazilian Serie A as like Corinthians, linking up with Memphis to play. Well, Geezer, I quite like the Corinthians, so I think it's a good move for him.
This Kobe Mainu and Casemiro being solid, they look absolutely knackered after a few days, and that's quite concerning. And this is why Man United need 2 and maybe 3 midfielders coming in summer, not 1 and maybe 2 in the bare minimum.
Yeah. I mean, once Casemiro goes, we got to bring in more midfielders, because, you cannot keep relying on Manuel Ugarte. He's trash, people. Absolutely fucking trash.
Because we can't get up in their faces. Tonali and Joe Linton, again, showcased what we are missing in this Manchester United side. So that's the only kind of it's the only kind of space I will allow Carrick to say, you know what, you can do what you can do, but when it does come to certain aspects of certain games of other teams, they're just the anti-Man United, and we can't do much about that, you know. But it's not an excuse, because these other teams are also playing 2 games a week. They're also playing on the weekend, and they're also playing midweek next week in the Champions League. So what excuses do we really have to give? Bruno Fernandes created 8 big chances. Mbeumo, decision-making poor, to say the least. His performance haven't been up to scratch, masked by assists, right? And this is why players like Ahmad needs to be in the fold and a first name on the team.
Newcastle got class midfield. Josh Wright. Yes, it is. It's good.
Xerxes' cameos have been quite well, but my other thing with Carrick is not just the lineups, it's the lateness of the substitutions. The game was calling out for Ahmad as soon as they got a red card. You know, what did he think we were going to do? Cut inside? We needed to stretch that pitch. They were pretty much playing with a back 3 for majority until they decided that they wanted to bring off other players and start encamping. When we made our subs, it made every reason for Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall, whatever his name is, right, to say, you know what, we're just going to bank in 4-4-2, 4-5-1, and that's it. And they got they got their rewards. They deserved it. We deserved that. We deserved to lose. And the fact that they had 10 men after, 40 odd minutes, I think it was something along them lines, and we still discontinued to dominate the game with the extra man. Why have we failed to dominate the game? How can a Garte come on the pitch after and have about 20 minutes and all of a sudden look like the best midfielder we've had in recent weeks? Because
Nottingham Forest. That one be interesting.
he's fresh. That's the reason why. Because these lot, and that's evidence to show that these players can get quite knackered, especially in the midfield area. Now, I'm not doubting Michael Carrick and what he wants to do, but the pressing has got to change. Not every time we need to have 2 players go straight up the front of the face of the keeper or the defenders, and they just play it around us, and there's a big, huge gaping part in the midfield. Because when that happens, there's that space that Kobe and Casemiro are getting skipped, but there's no. Where's our defenders at? Why are? It's like we want to. It kind of reminds me of Ten Hag. Yeah, we press really high, 2, sometimes 4 players, but the defense.
I'll react to the highlights when I listened. Well, after this reaction, I guess.
Line is so far back because we're too occupied thinking what's going in behind us potentially, and that's where you look at players like Maguire. And don't get me wrong, he did nothing wrong for me. Could he have dealt with a sooner one, maybe a little bit more, maybe, who knows? I don't really care. I thought he had a good game for his standard. I don't blame the defenders other than Malacia. Why is he even on the pitch? I don't blame them today. I thought they had solid performances considering we was under the cosh. The midfield area / attackers really hurt us by not finishing dinners, even though I felt like, even though Bruno created 8 big chances, we missed creating a lot more than we.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll watch them highlights in a minute.
Anyways, the way I view is we need faster players in that back line. And if you ain't going to have fast players in your back line, you need ones that are going to do what Lisandro Martinez does. Now we're seeing the importance of what Lisandro Martinez brings to the side when he's out of the team. And today shows, or yesterday shows, evidence of how much we need him and how much we're relying on him, because he bypasses presses and also he's splitting balls through the middle of the park. And we don't have enough of that because the only other man that does that is Bruno Fernandes. We need to start putting the ball a lot more further forward. We had every opportunity to go 6 points clear of Villa, who did lose today, and we could have had a comfortable cushion. And now we're in a place where Chelsea, Liverpool are 3 points behind us, and we're joint points with Villa, who we have next. And I'm sure we'll beat them, but we don't want to be dragged into a.
When the best time you go to sleep, I can go to sleep. Don't go to sleep yet, Josh. Right? I mean, yeah, I just please myself, really.
Conversation. Now we have been dragged into a conversation officially with 9 games to go. We don't know how Villa's going to react. We don't know how Chelsea's going to react, who have got Newcastle next, or Liverpool. We don't know. I don't even know who they got next, but I'm pretty sure it's someone at Anfield. I'm pretty sure. Could be Tottenham. It might be Tottenham. Again, simple mistakes. Not utilising not utilising the team to our strengths. Missing balance. We need Dorgu back after this break. I hope he's back.
No. Don't apologise at all. Don't apologise, Adam Partridge. It's fine, mate. It's all good.
I'm not saying he's the answer, but again, it's all about the balance part of things. Him and Ahmad in Mbeumo on the pitch more up front, probably more suited than on the right wing at this moment of time, right? And maybe Cunha needs to go to the bench. Maybe Mbeumo needs to go to the bench. Maybe Sesko needs to go to the bench. I don't know, but just sort it out. Because ever since Dorgu's been injured, the team performances have been going down and down and down because we're not.
That's a good point, actually. Ever since Dorgu's been injured, to me, the performances have been getting worse again. That's actually a good point.
We're not utilising the whole pitch correctly. I don't really want to point fingers at players and start slagging them off in this reaction.
I mean, no, absolutely not. Don't slag them off or anything, but hold them accountable.
All I need to know is that, Carrick, you've got 10 days till our next game with Steve Holland and the rest of them coaches. You need to sort it out because it's been going on for too long. You need to drill into these players that you're moving the ball too slow. Even at Old Trafford as well. We need a response. And don't let the response be too long. We need it soon. As soon as that first goal goes in against Villa, and hopefully in the first half, then you get the crowd a little bit back more inside. Because this is his job that he's paying for. He wants a permanent role. Of course he does. And the staff probably want a permanent role too. This is your showcasing method to say, this is me. I'm here and I want to stay. Simple as that. Because otherwise, we're just going to give it up and then we're going to go to the next manager, Nagelsmann, and it's like, well, who's he going to fancy? What new problems are we going to have? I'm kind of tired of it. I want to build something. So yeah, lads, smash the likes. Let me know your comments. Who was your best players today and who can hold their heads high and who needs to hold their head in shame? Real talk. But we'll see you next game. It's a joke, isn't it? It's just a joke.
And Adam Partridge, I think they'll be annoyed as well because obviously they lost to Chelsea, so they'll be looking to respond, mate. 100%. 100%. They'll be looking to respond. Right, let's watch the Real Madrid highlights now. Here we go. 4 minutes and 59 seconds. There we go, turn the sound down. Now react to these highlights, people. So Real Madrid are playing in their black kit. Big up to you, F1 fans, CFC 1905. Gosh, big up to you, mate. Good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. Gonna record quality and get up in the morning, not going on my phone. Don't want any spoilers. Yeah, same. Don't worry, the sound's off, geezer. The sound is off. All Celtic go coming forward. Oh, good save there by the goalkeeper. Good save that by Coultra. Now Real Madrid coming forward. All breaks free. In. Hit the post. Kenny Jr. A goal! What a hit that is. Brilliant hit that by the Real Madrid. Number 14. In off the post, it looks like. Yep, in off the post. What a goal. 1-0 Real Madrid. Salcedo coming forward. Oh, good save. Well, it was a good save, but then it rebounded. And Celta Vigo equalised. Real Madrid took the lead, and Celta Vigo equalised. Colchonner with another save. Vinicius Jr. with a shot saved by the goalkeeper. Corner here by Real Madrid. That's a wild shot. Miles over the bar. Oh, VAR. What's the referee checking here? Penalty for handball. Is this where Real Madrid get a penalty, is it? No penalty. Fair enough. Oh, post there by Celta Vigo. Real Madrid coming forward. Real Madrid, danger not cleared. And it took a deflection. And Real Madrid win it. I think it took a deflection. Yes, it did. But Real Madrid won't care. They got the winner. Somehow. Arbeloa celebrates. There we go. That's the end of the highlights. It's back. Yep. PSG. Want to agree elite high standards. 1, 2, 3, Josh, mate. PSG highlights. They are up. Well, yeah, and they escaped something when not the best performance, that they got the job done. That's important, Adam Daw. Who are you redirecting to? I'll find out in a minute, but the PSG highlights were uploaded 3 hours ago. So let's check it out. Game against Monaco. Oh. Yeah. Best to not watch that one because someone filming at the stadium. Nah. Will not be watching that one. Yeah, the qualifying, yeah, it should be good. Yeah, because PSG's next game is against Chelsea. That's right. Yep, you got that spot on, Adam Dar. They are playing Chelsea. You're right, mate. Big up Michael.Chelsea FC. Right, let's... There we go. So, the next couple minutes or so, let's talk about where Manchester United need to improve. A big up, Mob. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for, well, should I say good morning to you now? Good morning to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this morning, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, mate. The content has been good lately. Uncle Rod's is lying, geezer. Yes, he is. PSG is lying. He's... You could redirects. But yeah, with Manchester United, look, to take away from this is that there's still a lot of work to do. So it absolutely makes you laugh, people, how all these content creators think, oh, we're back. Oh, we're scary. Manchester United is going to cook. Manchester United are cooking. They're the best thing since sliced bread again. No. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. We're not back. We're not cooking. There's still loads of problems to resolve. I mean, let's get it right. Even though Lamans is playing well, we still conceded far too many goals this season, which to me that's unacceptable and not sustainable whatsoever, people. So maybe we need to look at the defence. The midfield is a must. We must, repeat, must strengthen the midfield and maybe bring in another forward as well, especially if we get money for Rasmus Højlund. I mean, get Rasmus Højlund out of this football club, seriously. Manuel Ugarte as well, he's got to go, get him out of here. Onana, see you later, mate. Stay where you are. Bayender as well, see you later. Off you go. It's like, get these scrubs out of my football club, yeah? Get them gone, people. It's as simple as that. I am sick to the back teeth of it. Sick and tired of these players. Seriously. These scrubs not performing. Gotta go. We've got to get them out. It's as simple as that. But, yeah, big up to every single one of you. We are going to be redirecting to Don C now. the Arsenal fan, who is like doing the huge streams and roster, vigilante, etc. So make sure you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. I'll be back with some more content. I'll be doing a qualifying reaction. And yeah, I'll be doing a race reaction as well. And yeah, I'll probably post some content on my second channel as well, my football channel. But anyway, as usual, don't forget Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. And we're out here, people. Later's Bosh. Just before I wrap up, I'll do a quick roll call. Like Josh, big up to Adam Partridge, big up Dynamite Sorting, big up Michael.Chelsea FC, big up Adam Dahl, big up Mob, Ryan G as well, big up mate Bash. Yuan, big up mate. Big up to Hassan, big up to you. Big up to Proper Chell Stan. Big up to Chris as well. And yeah, that's everyone, people. Appreciate your time, appreciate your company, as always. And yeah, we just got to keep on landing it and tearing this football club a new asshole when they get things wrong. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But Don C is currently on with African King Academy on his panel show, so make sure you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. And yes, people, we are out of here. Bash!